No, this is not for everyone. And no, this message wasn't made to entertain you. I didn't call you here to amuse you or distract you. You didn't find this by scrolling too long, and you didn't just stumble across these words. It wasn't a coincidence, and it wasn't the algorithm. I led you here. I called you here. Heaven chose this exact moment to reach your spirit. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. Right now. You've been feeling something, haven't you? Something in the air. A weight you can't describe. A shift you don't have the words for. You've looked around and thought, why does no one else see it? You've questioned your own mind, thinking you were just imagining things. But you weren't. That's not confusion you're feeling. It's confirmation. You're not crazy. You're not making this up. And you are not alone. You've been set apart since the beginning. Marked. Called. You're carrying something this world doesn't understand yet. And that's why this message was hidden until now, because the time wasn't right before. But now it is. That's why you're here. That's why I'm speaking. Listen to me. I'm not just trying to comfort you. I'm sending something into your spirit right now. A transmission from my heart to yours. A word that's sealed with fire. And I need you to receive it. I need you to choose what you'll do with it. Because when this ends, you'll have to decide. Delete this from your mind or deliver it to another chosen one. There is no middle ground. Heaven is watching how you respond to what I'm placing in your hands. I'm not just talking. I'm assigning. I'm not here to stir your emotions. I'm here to stir your calling. You've been asking for a sign. You've been crying out for confirmation. And now, here it is. Do not ignore it. Let me tell you something that will change how you see your entire life. You didn't become chosen. You were chosen before you were even born. Before you took your first breath. Before you spoke your first word. Before you made your first mistake. I already knew you. I had already written your name into my plans. That's why you never quite fit in. That's why you always felt different. Because you are. Because you were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to follow the crowd. You were never meant to be ordinary. I stamped eternity into your spirit when I formed you. That's why nothing normal ever satisfied you. You tried to ignore the pull, didn't you? You tried to silence the deeper voice inside. You tried to convince yourself that maybe you could live a regular life. But nothing regular ever worked, did it? Because you weren't built for this world's applause. You were created for something eternal. Something holy. And every battle you faced wasn't meant to punish you. It was meant to prepare you. I wasn't breaking you, I was building you. The fire you walked through wasn't to destroy you, it was to reveal what couldn't be burned. Hell came for you early because the enemy saw your purpose before you even understood it. He saw the light in you. He saw the threat you were. And that's why he came so hard. That's why the warfare started so young. You weren't attacked because you were weak. You were attacked because you were dangerous to darkness. Let that sink in. The rejection you felt, that wasn't rejection. It was redirection. I was pulling you away from what couldn't carry your calling. I was setting you apart. I was protecting you from what would have polluted the gift I put inside you. I was covering you when you didn't even know you were under attack. And now, that time of hiding is over. That time of preparation is complete. The hour has come. You are marked by heaven, and that mark cannot be erased. It cannot be copied. It cannot be stolen. No demon can override what I have declared. No delay can cancel what I have ordained. No lie can undo what I wrote about you. I knew you in the womb. I didn't just know of you, I knew you. I knew your thoughts. I knew your tears. I knew your strength. I knew your weakness. I knew your pain. And still, I said, that one. I choose that one. So stop questioning yourself. Stop wondering if you're ready. It was never about whether you were ready. It's about whether you'll respond. And I'm calling you louder now than ever before. You can't be silent anymore. Why now? After everything you've gone through, why this moment? Because everything you've survived was leading to this. Every delay, every heartbreak, every loss, every betrayal, every spiritual battle, it was all pointing to this divine moment. And now, the mystery is about to be revealed. Stay with me. Listen closely. You can feel something shifting, can't you? You sense something, but you can't explain it. It feels like the air is charged. Not with fear, but with prophecy. Not with confusion, but with revelation. What you're feeling is real. The heavens are moving. The spirit realm is trembling. Portals are opening. Assignments are being released. Angels are on the move. And yes, demons are reacting. Because something holy is invading enemy territory. And you're part of that invasion. You weren't invisible to me. You weren't forgotten. Even when you were hidden, I saw you. Even when the world ignored you, I was training you. The shadows you walked through. That's where I forged your strength. I train my fiercest warriors in the quiet, not on stages. The pressure you've been under. That's because you're close. The dreams you've had. The strange restlessness in your spirit. That's the sound of heaven calling you to move. You're not crazy. You're not broken. You're being summoned. I've put something in you that this world needs. There are places only you can go. There are strongholds that will only break when your voice is lifted in obedience. So don't you dare give up now. Don't you shrink back. Don't you delay. This is not just a season. This is a spiritual recalibration. I'm shifting authority. I'm transferring mantles. I'm rearranging the spiritual order. And I'm not choosing based on popularity. I'm choosing based on purity. I'm not looking for the loudest, I'm looking for the surrendered. If you've been weeping in the secret place, craving more of me and less of the world, then you are exactly who I'm talking to. That brokenness you feel, that ache, that's not burnout. That's your spirit responding to my summons. I'm calling the ones who almost gave up but didn't. I'm calling the ones who felt unqualified but stayed faithful. I'm calling the ones who thought I forgot them but never left me. This is a divine alert. I am waking up the warriors who forgot they were warriors. I am stirring the ones who fell asleep in their identity but were always alive in their destiny. When I speak, mountains move, chains fall, and the chosen ones rise. So tell me, child, have you felt the pressure lately? The heaviness in your spirit, the silent battle you've been fighting with no words to explain it. That's your sign. The heavens are shifting, the earth is catching up, and every movement in the spirit requires a response on earth. I will not move through spectators. I move through surrendered vessels. I move through those who say, "Here I am, Lord, send me." Will you be one of them? Will you obey even when no one claps? Even when no one sees? Even when it doesn't make sense? Because what's coming next isn't waiting for your talent, it's waiting for your yes. Asterisk. But hear me, not every assignment is loud. Some of the most powerful moves I make are quiet. Some are hidden. Some are whispered in the middle of the night. Some are wrapped in silence and sealed in obedience. So prepare yourself. What's coming next will require more than fire, it will require purity. It will require strategy. It will require your full obedience in the places no one sees. Not to impress, but to obey. Not to be known, but to be aligned. This is the moment everything shifts, not because of a feeling, but because of issued a command. This isn't about inspiration. This is activation. And I'm placing something in your spirit right now that you didn't even know you needed. You're standing at the edge of something eternal. Step through, or spend the rest of your life wondering what could have been. And still, I have more to say. Listen carefully now, because what I speak next is not for the curious. It's for the committed. It's for the ones who didn't just stumble across this message but were summoned into it. Stay close. Don't wander. The sacred part is coming now. Be silent before you speak. Be still before you act. Discern before you share. Because what I just placed in your spirit, it's not public. It's not common. It's not casual. It's sacred. Asterisk. And sacred things are not shouted, they are shielded. What I whispered to you was a divine secret. And not all secrets are meant to be spoken. Some are meant to be guarded. Some are meant to be hidden until I say, now. If you reveal too soon what I've only just begun, you risk contaminating what I made holy. I didn't whisper this to you so you could impress people. I whispered it because I trust you to protect what is precious. I'm trusting you with something eternal. I'm trusting you with my heart. You are not just someone passing through life unnoticed. You are a carrier of divine assignments. A protector of heavenly mysteries. A key in my hand to unlock something the world cannot yet see. You are my chosen one. And I will move through you, if you let me. So now I ask, will you just feel this word, or will you live it? Will you carry what I've given you quietly, faithfully, obediently, until I say, now? Because this right here, was not a random video. It was a spiritual door. And you've just stepped through it. Now go. Carry the secret. Obey the whisper. Guard the gift. And remember this one truth. You weren't sent here to be seen. You were sent here to change everything.